Okay, now question 5. Question 5 trigonometry. The question yatrapa again. Yatrapa the question. But anyway, I see Zamen sport. Question 5, it's a trigonometry question. It's nama general solutions. It's nama simplifier. We have a sketch, we have a diagram konalana. In the description below, uzothola ama links amanye for the questions I'm recording for this question paper. So for now, so discuss our question 5. Now 5.1 basiphe a diagram below. There's a point T in the Cartesian plane such that OT it's the distance from La to La, which is the length of this arm, is 17 units, and then we have P, which lies on OT. What's happening now? Oh, okay. So the point P lies along the line ga OT, right? So and then there's K, which is a point on the positive x-axis, and T OK is equal to theta. This angle leilana is equal to theta. Then but it determine with the aid of the diagram the following. Determine with the aid of the diagram the following: the value for x. So x calculator njani? So sebenzisa theorem of Pythagoras. 5.1.1, we are going to use the theorem of Pythagoras. X squared plus y squared equal to r squared. The r squared, or the r, is the radius, which is the arm OT. So now x imthola ku point bani T. So we substitute the value for y for y is what? Is 15. 15 squared is 225, and then OT is the same as R. 17 squared is 289. So therefore, now transpose all 225 to the right hand side. X squared over equal to 64, and the square root of 64 is plus minus 8. Plus minus 8, right? But our answer, the value for x is over equal to minus 8. Why is that? Because of T is in the second quadrant, and the second quadrant our x value is a negative. So simtholile ke uvalue ka x 5.1.2, but is total tan theta. So tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent, which is y over r. Now let's substitute the value for y to 15, and then x is start to calculate to 8. So 15 over minus 8 is our answer for 5.1.2. 5.1.3 basiphe a reduction formula, right? But it determined with the aid of the diagram the following: cos 180 degrees minus theta. So 5.1.3, it's cos 180 degrees minus theta is equal to, this is a reduction formula, which by the way kumele sisolve kuqala, and in the second quadrant 180 degrees minus theta simthola in the second quadrant, and in the second quadrant cos is negative, so it's going to be negative cos theta. So after substituting lana, after solving for the reduction formula, we say cos theta is what? Is adjacent over hypotenuse, and the adjacent over hypotenuse is what? Is x over r. So ungakhohlwa lo negative, the negative siyehla nayo, so it's x over r. Then we substitute to x negative 8, and then our r value ubani u17 basiphe yena. So then we substitute, it's negative, in bracket it's negative 8 over 7, negative times the negative it's positive, so it's 8 over 17. 5.1.4 okay, angibona ngathi anye kube nespace kahle lana. Let's erase. Okay, 5.1.4 sine squared theta is equal to what? That's the question. So sine theta is y over r, which is opposite over hypotenuse. So this is equal to y over r squared, because of this squared ga sine lana, and then y is 15, and then r is what? Is 17. So our answer lana, but we need to square this value. So this is squared. 15 squared is 225, and then 17 squared is 289. So this is our answer. 5.1.5. Let's go. Okay. 5.1.5. But is he calculated the value of A, right? We need to calculate the value for A. Now, this problem is over simple if basiphe the distance between O nobani no P. But tina basiphe ini the radius or the arm length for OT instead of ubani or OP. So bheka ke manje mina I prepared a sketch la. This sketch is the same as this arm ga OT. Nangu O lana. This is O. O bani T, and then nangu OP. Nangu P, nangu T. We do have the value for X ubani minus 8, right? So bheka si le triangle ga OP, this triangle is proportional to this triangle ga OT. Nangithi they are proportional ngichaza ukuthi they are similar, right? Are similar lama triangle lawo. So it means we can use ama ratios wakhona to find i-value kabani ka A. So bheka, how about sifuna ubani la? What do we want? Sifuna ubani u-A, and u-A ubani y. So kahle kahle sifuna the distance from la to la, right? And then mina I do have it distance from la to la, as well as the distance from la to la, and then as well as for the small triangle I do have the distance from here to here, right? So into so a trigonometric ratio involve the opposite side as well as the adjacent side, the opposite side as well as the adjacent side for both the triangles. Ubani tan theta. So it's going to be tan theta is equal to what? Is equal to y over x, opposite over adjacent for the small triangle, and then tan theta equal to y over x for the big triangle. So for the small triangle siyabona ukuthi y wethu ubani u-A unknown, u-x wakhona ubani u-2, the y for the big triangle 15, and then the x for the big triangle ubani u-8. So le ratio le ilingana na le ratio le because of yini asimilar lama triangles, or we can say they share a common angle as well. So the trigonometric ratios abanjani aba equal as well. So therefore the tan theta and this tan theta are equal because they share a common angle lama triangle side 2. So A over -2 is equal to 15 over -8. Then we cross multiply. So total -8A equal to -2 times 15 is -30. So A is equal to -30 divided by -8 is equal to 15 over 4. So our answer is 15 over 4. 15 over 4 is our final answer. This is the value for A. Now siyaku 5.2, but is simplify without using a calculator. So into abangayifuni lana ukuthi uthatha i-calculator yakho uthi okay into ilula. So ngizovele ngithi sin 120 boom times cos 210 times tan 315 times cos 27 degrees, close bracket lapha, then city sine 63 degrees close times cos 540. This is equal to negative 3/4. Negative 3/4. So tolomunyu wrong deck blind. Okay, but anyway, the answer yethu for this one kwamele kuba negative 3/4. So nas your calculator, this is going to be our final answer, but we don't have to use the calculator like this. Kwamele sebenzise ama formulas azosinceda ukuthi si-calculate much more effective and easier. So therefore lana siya ku 5.2. Okay, so now this is 5.2. Bheka lama angles abasiphe wona la. Sino sine 120 degrees. This angle inkulu, so kwamele si reduce, so sebenzisa reduction formula. The 210 degrees is a huge angle, kwamele si reduce. The 315 kwamele swa reduce. This one is right, so singayiyekela so, or okay, lena ngizoyidiscussa this one. Let's come to this one ke 63. The 63 and the 27 have something to do with each other, like okay, I'll explain as I simplify, and then sibano cos 540 degrees, which is another angle kwamele si reduce. Now bheka ke manje. Okay, now this 120 sithola in the second quadrant is 180 minus 60 degrees snikeza 120, and then 180 plus 30 snikeza 210 is in the third quadrant, and then 315 simthola kuphi ku fourth quadrant. Simthola kulo kanje ku fourth quadrant, so it's 360 minus 45 degrees. These ones ngizwa discuss in a moment, and then lana it's 360 plus 180 degrees, so isinikeza ubani u 510. So siyawa reduce lama formula, lama angles using ama reduction formulas. Now let's talk about the cos 27 degrees no sine 63 degrees. Lana 63 degrees is not a special angle. Nangithi siya reduce lama angles, we're reducing them to ama special angle. 60 degrees is a special angle, 30 is a special angle, 45 degrees is a special angle, 108 is not a special angle, but it's a critical angle. So siyazi with ama graphs wethu athena ubani ku 180. These are important angles kuma graphs wethu. But anyway, check ala. The 63 and the 27 degrees are aksima special angle. So lawa ke singadila now using ama co-ratio. So this one and this one cancel each other out in one way or another. So sebenzisa i-co-ratio for this one. So since aksima special angles, and nangaba kusima special angle sama value akhona ngwazi, yabona. So we need to cancel them out using ama co-ratio. So this 27 singayibhala as a cos 90 degrees minus 63 degrees. So what is 90? What is 90 minus 63 degrees is equal to 27 degrees, right? Why ngisebenzisa co-ratio? Ngifuna ukuthi this one ifane na this one so that they cancel each other out. So sine 63 degrees. Then we simplify ke manje. Lana kuyoba positive sine 60 degrees, since usine second quadrant to positive, and then this one yoba negative cos negative cos 30 degrees times tan 360 minus okay, now yoba negative, since ku fourth quadrant tan negative, so it's negative lana negative tan 45 degrees divided by wait, am I forgetting something lapha phezulu? Of course, kunobani, kuno cos cos 90 degrees minus 63 is what? Simthola ku first quadrant, and this is a co-ratio or a co-function. So the co-function for cos ubani usine. Sine 63 degrees, sine 63 degrees. So these ones azokhanselana out. So lana it's cos 180 degrees equal to, now I can ngayisebenzisa calculator yami ke. If lama triangle so ama special angle sawazi, you can just punch this in ku calculator yakho. So it's square root 3 over 2 times negative so it's negative, okay, let me say cos 30 degrees is what? Square root 3 over 2 negative square root 3 over 2 negative 2 square root negative 3 negative square root 3 over 2 times minus 1. Lana it's minus 1. Why is it minus 1? Then he asking globally. Okay, this one cancels that one, and then the answer here to lana, what is cos 180 degrees? It's negative 1. Cos 180, it's negative 1. So it's negative 1 equal to, so negative divided by, or let me say a negative times a negative, it's a positive. So a positive divided by a negative, it's a negative. Now 3 ama signs are negative, so nang multiply and divide ngiyothola a net negative sign. Since this one is nikeza a positive, then ngisala a negative sign a1. So let's go as calculate again. So lana it's 1 square root 3 over 2 times square root 3 over 2 is 3 over 4. 3 over 4. Yafana na le answer there. Yes. Yeah. Yes, it's negative 3 over 4. So this is our final answer. Okay, now see, I go 5.3. Alright, now go 5.3, but you prove the identity 1 over cos theta minus cos theta over 1 plus sine theta equal to tan theta. Let's come with the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So tata the left hand side to simplify it further. So the left hand side 5.3, the left hand side is 1 over cos theta minus cos theta over 1 plus sine theta. So this is equal to okay, in this on the left hand side angna identity nangita angna identity ngichaza ukuthi angna sine squared plus cos squared, which is equal to 1 angisho, but 1 nginayo, but it won't be useful for me nokuthi ngiconvert the 1 to its identity to sine squared plus cos squared. Loko bese okwenza if there was a sine squared or a cos squared around the low one, but that's not the case. We also then don't have ubani utan. So nginama fraction i2 are subtracted each other. So lama fraction lawo komele siwa simplify into one fraction. So ngizosebenzisa the butterfly method for simplifying these fractions. So in your cross multiplier diagonally, so it's 1 times this, you have 1 plus sine theta, and then the cos square, the cos theta times cos theta is minus cos squared theta divided by, then we cross multiply or we multiply diagonally, then it's we multiply na ama denominator. So it's going to be cos theta in bracket 1 plus sine theta. Then we simplify in numerator yethu ke. Now bheka ke manje, the 1 ngingayichange into identity because of nginani, you know, cos squared. So sizowenza sizothi sine squared theta plus cos squared theta plus usine theta minus ubani cos squared theta. So this sine squared plus cos squared ibuya kubani? Ibuya ku identity of 1, everything divided by cos theta 1 plus sine theta equal to the sine, okay, the cos cancel lo cos lona, then siba no sine squared theta plus sine squared theta is 2 sine squared theta divided by but why do I feel like means a mistake somewhere? Okay. No. Check agela. This cos cancel this cos, but I thought ukuthi lona sine squared, but that's not the case. So lana sizobana something like sine, or sizosala no sine squared theta plus a sine theta divided by cos theta 1 plus sine theta equal to, so therefore on the numerator singibane a common factor of sine theta, asikhiphe nyosala no sine theta plus 1 divided by cos theta 1 plus sine theta. This is the same as this, so nang divide lana ziyakhanselana, ngisala no sine theta over cos theta. A sine divided by a cos, it's a tan theta. So this is our answer. This is our final answer with tan theta, which is the same as the right hand side. So this is how you prove your identity. You take the complicated side and then you simplify again. 5.4, determine the general solution of 3 sine theta equal to 2 tan theta. Okay, now for 5.4, let's go. So this is a question on a general solution. So 3 sine x equal to 2 tan x, right? So but utan we identity, so I'm simplify qala. So sine tan x is sine x over cos x, then we cross multiply, we end up with something like this. It's 3 sine x times cos x is 3 sine x times cos x equal to 2 sine x, and then we transpose uloganji 2 sine x siba no 3 sine x times cos x minus 2 sine x, and then siyabona ke la ukuthi right now lana sinani sina common factor of sine x, sine bani x, then we take it out, sine x as a common factor, sala no 3 cos x minus 2 in the bracket equal to 0 factor law. Then we apply 0 factor law, we say sine x is equal to 0, or the 3 cos x minus 2 is equal to 0. So lana agesiyoti cos x is equal to 2 over 3. Then we find ama reference angles wethu, then we find ama solutions wethu ke. So lana the tricky part about sine 0 is that angisho sifuna ukuluka, so sebenzisa cast rule to find ama reduction formulas wethu, or ama formulas wethu, or ama solutions wethu. It's cast T. 0 is not positive or negative. It's not positive or negative. So imagine a graph of iloga sine. Bese siyazibuza sito ikuphi la sine a 0 khona. It's whenever whenever x or angle yethu is equal to 0, or let me say sine x is equal to 0 where we have an angle of 0 and 180 degrees. So our general solutions wethu azoba x equal to 0 degrees plus 360 degrees times k, where k is an element of real number or of integers, or x equal to, so our second reference angle kuba 180 degrees. That's where sine a 0 asinikeza ubani u0 khona. Whenever ngisho the sine graph mani, so the sine graph is something like this. So isuka from the origin iti 90 degrees, iti 180 degrees, and then yabu iti 270, iti 360 degrees. So that's why in 7 to 180 and the 0 degrees, right? Because of that's where sine x, the graph of sine is equal to 0. Lana na lana. I cannot use 180 because of that's the period of the graph, but but anyway, plus 360 times k, where k is the element of integer. So x is equal to 180 plus 360k, no 0 degrees plus 360k. So lana we can find the reference angle. So lana the reference angle sing lana manje. I'm doing this part. So the reference angle is equal to shift cos 2 over 3, this is equal to 48.19 degrees. This is the reference angle. So you go below cos a positive corner, it's the fourth quad as well as the first quadrant, right? So its general solution yethu yokuqala izothi x equal to 48.19 degrees plus 360, the period of the graph of cos, times x times k, where k is the element of integers, or x equal to, and then sotini. So this 48 plus 19 was for the first quadrant. For the first quadrant, we don't use any formulas. We don't use any reduction formula. So lana again, for the fourth quadrant, in the fourth quadrant, we have a reduction formula 360 degrees minus theta. So 7 sayona, so 360 minus 48.19 is equal to 311.81 degrees plus 360 times k, where k is element of integers. So this is our solution for 5.4, which is also the last question for question 5. Ngitshela ngathi iyatrapa le question, but anyway, size safika ku 5.4. So thanks for watching. If ever we enjoy this video, ungakhohlwa like, it helps the channel a lot. Ungakhohlwa comment in the comment section if ever a question as discuss. Now when new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Ungakhohlwa nokushare nabangani bakho. So asibonane on the next one. Bye bye.